Good morning, adventurers. Welcome back to another powerful Tuesday edition of Trailblazer Headlines, your number one source for everything happening in the world of camping, RVing, national parks, outdoor gear, and the great American adventure. I'm your host, Dennis Diaz, coming to you from Desi Camping Adventure headquarters. And as always, we are bringing you real news you can trust before you hit the road, hit the trails, or hit that first cup of coffee. Grab your boots, buckle your seatbelt, and let's dive into the headlines shaping America's outdoors. National Park visitors surge continues. The National Park Service released early season data showing a massive spike in winter visitation to warm weather parks like Joshua Tree, Zion, and Big Bend. RV traffic is up 11%. Campground bookings are filling earlier than usual. Rangers are urging travelers to prep for cold desert nights. Adventurers, this means if you're planning a holiday or winter trip, book early. Park warm layers and never, ever, freaking ever underestimate desert temperatures. It might be a little bit warm right now, and boom, it will get you with some snow, ice, and everything in between. So always be safe out here. New RV safety regulation proposal. DOT is reviewing a new proposal aimed at improving RV tire safety leveling after a rise in blowout incidents in Class A and Class C rigs. Key ideas include clearer road capacity stickers, standardized tire pressure guidelines, mandatory education at rental depots. And some of this I can actually dig it, because when you rent, for example, I rent my RV in RV share. I have a Class A Winnebago, and I always do when the customer comes in to rent the RV. I give them a full blown orientation so they can actually know where the stuff is at, what the tire pressure, how to do this, how to do that. Because at the end of the day, I want everybody to have a great time and be safe. You don't want to be like, oh, how you do this? What's the tire pressure got to be? This and that. You want to make sure that you already know that type of stuff, just in case if you ever need it, you already know what to do. So everybody that actually rents RVs too, and people who rent the RVs as well, always do that orientation. And if the person that is doing it doesn't want to do it, renting it out, doesn't want to do it, that's not cool, man. Always take care of you people. So yeah, and if you ever want to rent out an RV or have a campsite, we have those as well. You can easily go to desicampingadventures.com. That's desicampingadventures.com and find more information there. Campground expansions and new build. 3 major campground networks announced that they are expanding, man. KOA is opening up 11 new sites. They are breaking ground, baby. They are breaking ground. Yogi Bear's Yellowstone Park launching a winter team resort. Oh, that's going to be so cool. 1,000 trails adding more than 50 amp sites nationwide. This is huge, guys, especially for all of you guys that are full-timers and those winter campers as well, looking for high-quality hookups and amenities. This is going to be awesome. Gear industry update. Portable power station. A new wave of solar generator technology is rolling out for 2025. Companies are focusing on faster recharge times, modular battery add-ons, lower winter temperature impact. The battery dies in the cold, man. Not cool. So if you're boondocking in cold weather, these upgrades are complete game changers. So let's do this. Believe it or not, winter wildfires are spiking in parts of Texas, Oklahoma, and Northern California. Dry glass plus strong winds is the perfect recipe. If you're traveling through this area, have an evacuation plan, a charged power bank, and perhaps a radio too, just in case, or an emergency alert app. Or any of those things can actually help you in case of an emergency. Trail closures and reopenings. Just My Mess Trail has reopened after rockfall repairs. Great Smoky Mountains closed two backcountry sites for bear activity. They out here, guys. Rocky Mountain National Park reminds hikers traction devices required until April. Adventurers, your winter travel safety tip of the week is always warm up your RV and air system before moving, especially them big diesel pushers, baby. Your air brakes and suspension need time to build up to full pressure. Patience, guys. Patience equals safety. All right, my beautiful people. Let's take a look at the weather across the U.S., shall we? In the East Coast, a cold front pushing through New England, snow showers, slippery back road, and I mean cold. It is cold out here, man. High winds also along the coast. Great time for them indoor fireplaces, and you know exactly where to get your wood at 330 Chase Parkway in Waterbury, Connecticut. You know where the good wood is at. Now, in the southeast, it's going to be warm and muggy. Thunderstorms are expected in Florida. Mild RV friendly temperatures through Georgia and the Carolinas. Perfect for winter beach camping, huh? In the Midwest, winter storm moving in. Heavy snow expected in Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Travel delays are very likely. RVers should check tire chains and route updates. And that's not only the ones that you guys see on the highway. Make sure you guys also check and pre-plan your routes accordingly. Especially, you know how the highway, I forgot what it was, but going through Cheyenne, usually they close the whole highway down, or it will say no RVs and whatever the case is due to high winds. Make sure you guys are paying a lot of attention out there. You know how the weather changes from time to time. Right now it could be okay, and all of a sudden, boop, some craziness, ice, and everything else in between is coming. So really important you guys stay up to date when it comes to that type of stuff, man. Safety is always first. Now in the Southwest, that's a whole different story. Sunny, dry, beautiful. Arizona and New Mexico are prime for stargazing. Perfect hiking weather. And in the West Coast, rain in Northern California and Oregon. Chilly nights in Washington State. Wherever you are traveling, stay safe, stay warm, and enjoy those winter campsites. Desi Camping Adventures Firewood Department is expanding. If you own a home, a business, or property in Connecticut, we will install a firewood rack, supply the bundles, maintain it, and you earn 20% of all sales. That's passive income. No work required on your end. Desi Camping Adventures will take care of everything. Firewood also available at 330 Chase Parkway in Waterbury, Connecticut for $5. That's a $5 bundle. for $5 bundles all day, 24/7. 330 Chase Parkway in Waterbury, Connecticut. Perfect for campfires, fireplaces. If you furthest go out, also, and you got a fireplace, it's really important to have that firewood. Good quality hard wood. Backyard pets. I burn wood or every single chance I get. So support local, stay warm, and join the Firewood Partnership Program. This week's gear pick is cold weather sleeping bags. Higher R values are dominating the market. What to look for, you may ask, right? R value 4.5 or above for winter conditions. Insulated air pads versus foam. Weight versus warmth balance. Don't forget, adventurers, this is the gear that literally keeps you alive. If your pad isn't insulated, maybe your back can't really save you. So make sure that what you are getting, you insulating underneath your sleeping bag. So your sleeping bag can keep you all nice and warm and toasty. And I'm not kidding about them pancho liners too. If you go to a military surplus store, and I learned this in the Marine Corps as a Marine combat veteran, we've been there. So therefore, this thing called a pancho liner, and it looks like a blanket basically. But the thing is that it's really thin as well. So when we went to, for example, Mount Fuji or any other place that is really cold, I will have my sleeping bag, and inside the sleeping bag, I would use the pancho liner as a blanket, and it will keep you super duper hot. I mean, it could be snowing, icing, and the whole 9 yards outside, but you're nice and toasty in the inside. Just whenever you open the sleeping bag and all that cold air and stuff like that hits you, well, you know, it's gonna be a whole lot of fun, I guess. But yes, all kidding aside and so on, yeah, pancho liner. And the good thing about pancho liners too is that you can use them as some stretchers in case of emergencies, and they got plenty of uses as well. But yeah, sleeping bags. Don't forget, gotta be meant for cold weather conditions, and also weatherproof them. Even if you are, let's say, in a tent, you might want to also weatherproof your sleeping bag as well. So that's a little food for thought that I hope it helps you out a bit. This week I want to shout out all the families hitting the campgrounds, even in the winter, man. Like, you guys are truly the real MVPs out there. You guys are toughing it out in the winter, man. I tell you what, you guys inspire us, especially those first time campers braving the cold and all these crazy conditions, snow, ice, and so on. And even if we don't get any crazy weather, just the cold itself, yeah, I mean, it takes training to be able to do that. And but the only way you're gonna really learn is by doing and having experience. You get experience by actually doing it, and it's really cool. I'm proud of you guys that are still out there and the campgrounds and boondocking and all that great stuff out in the cold. Like, that's actually pretty cool, man. I haven't done it besides the Marine Corps, and that doesn't count as camping. If you know, you know. But the fact of the matter is, like, that's really cool, man. I haven't camped in the winter before. That's one of the things that I definitely want to do. Maybe I'll do it with you guys. I'll bring the podcast. I also bring the cameras and so on, so we can make a special segment or something. I think it would be pretty cool, man. But yeah, you guys out there in the campgrounds in the winter, man, I tell you what, you guys are freaking awesome. Also, I want to send out some special love to our trailblazers or trailblazer community, sending the messages, the reviews, also sharing the podcast to their friends. It actually help us actually keep our mission going and also growing. This is off the script, by the way. I just want to make sure that I send you guys some love because I really appreciate you guys. When I first started this, and I'm still learning the ropes, but when I first started this, I just had a cell phone. I started doing things that way. And to see everything getting better by episode and keep progressing, like it's a beautiful thing. And to see people actually in the wood department. I'll give you guys a little story. So you guys already know, yeah, you can buy wood at 330 Chase Parkway, Waterbury, Connecticut, so on and so on. But the fact of the matter is that, like, I split the wood out in the back. I got the splitter, the whole 9 yards, and it's good wood. It is good wood. Nothing but quality, and not because I'm in the podcast. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just telling you the way that it is. So I make these the bundles, I wrap them up, and I put them out in the front, and people buy them, and so on. And you know how the weather is getting cold? Oh yeah, it's freezing out here. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second. I'll tell you the temperature right now outside, and whatever it is. Oh, I know it's not gonna be easy. Let's Google this then. Weather right now. And right now it's 14 degrees right here in Waterbury, Connecticut. We are expecting to get some snow tomorrow. 14 degrees, guys. Can you imagine that? It's pretty cold, but out there in the Northwest and so on, I'm sure it's worse. But my point is that some of the customers that I have, like I like to touch my customers. Not that way, man, not that way. But I like touching my customers. I like saying hi. I want to put a face to the customer. I want to say hi. Hey, you got kids? How you doing? Shake hands. Whole 9 yards. Because I like things done the old school way. Yeah, we got a lot of technology and so on, but it doesn't matter how much technology advances. There's nothing better than shaking somebody's hand, man. You got 5 seconds for somebody. Like, come on now. And the thing is that I never realized, and this is the first year that I'm selling hardwood and so on. I never realized that so many people literally need the wood. Because, let's say, for example, their furnace breaks and they have a fireplace or they get a wood stove. That's what they're going to be burning firewood. So I for the summer I can understand. Yeah, some people got these hot tubs with firewood. I still don't understand the concept or how to do it, but it actually sounds pretty freaking cool to me. But also, you go to the campsite, you're gonna burn some wood, this and that. But I never knew that it's actually an actual source of heat. I am surprised how many people not only use it as a luxury. Oh, it's Christmas. Let's fire up the fireplace, but actually use it for the winter. I'm like, no way. And I noticed it. Oh, at my point. So there's been two instances already. So the bundles, yeah, I sell them for $5 each. No big deal. Right now, man, you can't even get anything for $5 no more. But the fact of the matter is that a customer came in to me. Hey, how you doing? And he rang my ring doorbell, ding, ding, and the whole 9 yards. And he's like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? I'm like, absolutely. Give me 1 second. Um, I went downstairs, help him out, shake their hand, and the whole 9 yards. And he's like, bro, I really need your help. I'm like, what? What's going on, bro? And he's like, look, I'm dead broke right now, and the everything is just upside down. I need some wood so I can hit up my family. And that night it was colder than right now. Right now it's what 14 degrees. It was colder than the 14. And I just wanted to see if I can grab 3 bundles of wood, and I'll pay you back on Friday. I think this was on a Wednesday, something like that. So like, bro, don't worry about it, bro. Honestly, you need the wood so you can heat up your family, your house, right, with your family and so on. It's I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that you got kids as well, right? Yeah, like, yeah, I got kids, of course, and so on and so on. Like, bro, don't worry about it. Like, no, 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 I'm gonna pay you back. I'm gonna pay you back. I'm like, all right, cool. But in the other side, I mean, I am fortunate that I'm able to do this and help people. That's what we do, bro. Like, even with the prophets, we help homeless children. We help a lot of organizations and people out there because that's what we created this whole entire company. It's not just to make a freaking profit and this and that. Yes, absolutely, we make profit. I would be lying if I say that we didn't. But the fact of the matter is that a lot of the money that we reuse to the community. We reuse the money to help people. Thanksgiving, Christmas, homeless children, you name it. I didn't even knew it was a thing to have homeless children. Like, are you serious? I mean, this is my country. I fought and I love this country, the United States of America. Mess around and find out just because gotta keep it eye heart ready, you know. But the fact of the matter is that honestly, so anywho, Wednesday he comes out and I get him on the tent and so on. And every night, late night, I let the CEO and the founder and the CEO of the company, everything that been going on with the company. You know, he's a really busy man. I mean, and the COO, he trusts me to run the whole entire operation, scale it, and the whole 9 yards. But communication in business and friendship, even families, man, it's really important. It's key. So we tend to do a little debriefing during the night just to let them know everything that's going on with the company, the good, the bad, the ugly, what we're gonna be doing, the whole 9 yards. Any game plan that I may have, and of course, 90% of the time it's gonna be like, you build it, get on it, go on with it. And like, bro, like you the CEO, bro. Like, come on now, you need to know these things. But communication is key to everything, man. But the fact of the matter is, so I let them know, hey, we had somebody outside. He said it was cold. He needed to heat up his house with in the fireplace. I gave him 3 bundles of wood. He said they will pay it back. But whatever happens, happens. And I pretty much give him the credit. We know it's not expecting the money back. You know what I mean? Because when you help somebody, you're not doing it just because, oh, I want something in return. You're helping them because you want to help them. So, anywho, the CEO, he didn't even flinch. Like, that's what we do. And like, yeah, just letting you know, bro. It's like, that's exactly what we do. What would we do if we wasn't going to be doing this? And so on. So, I'm like, all right, cool. And and that Friday, so it was a Wednesday, that Friday, he started banging on the door, ringing the doorbell, and so on. And he came in, hey Dennis, and so on. And, hey, how you doing, brother? You know, and like, hey, I came here to pay you. And like, oh, okay, but bro, you do understand that I did it to help you out. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you freaking paying back. You know, you're a man of your word. You That's a good thing. But I just wanted to make sure that I don't want to pressure you or anything like that because I did it to help you out. No, like, no, I appreciate it, so on and so on. He did pay. He did but more. But not only that, he brought more customers to me just because of one small deed. Because to me, it was a good deed, bro. You called, let's keep your family warm. That's all it is, you know. But and he still continues to bring customers, and that's what you expect from doing a good job and just being you. I mean, we do this not to look cool and the whole 9 yards. I mean, looking cool. You got a Class A Winnebago. You got a campsite. You got a TV station. You got a radio station. Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, it comes with the territory at this level. But the fact of the matter is, that's not why we do this stuff. What hell? Oh, sorry. What heck? The CEO when we first started. And that's nickel and diamond. Like this is a startup, guys. This is a startup. Yeah, man, we making it, struggling, fighting, doing it again, doing it again, doing it again. And from there we get little successes. And that's how you grow. But the fact of the matter is that when we first started the company, talking like we got the articles of organization, we got the EIN number. At that point, the CEO came out and said, listen, I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't care how you get it done. But the fact of the matter is, I want to help veterans. I want to be able to help more veterans out. So figure out how you're going to do it. How in the heck are you going to say no to that, man? Honestly, is that an order? But that's the type of guy that the CEO, his name is Sal Diaz, by the way. He's a doctor. Well, he always says, I'm not a doctor. I have a doctorate in nursing. And he's a really good guy. And we work together. We built this beautiful company that we love, and we love our customers. And we like to help people, man. Now, that being said, yeah, if you're camping out there, out in the winter, man, just be safe. Make sure you're safe. Make sure that you are prepared the whole 9 yards and have fun. But you guys are definitely beasts. You guys are definitely beasts. Like you guys got this, man. And everybody, oh yeah, that was my point, man. Like everybody that listen to our radio, Amazon Prime, whatever the case is, and you guys um like to send us messages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or now X and Facebook and YouTube and so on. Like we appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you for helping us out. Yeah, man. It's nice that to see somebody else they like our content or saying, hey, how you doing? And like, hey, we love you. You know, life is great, man. Let's make it good. We're not none of us are gonna get out of it alive. Why not enjoy it in between, shall we? All right, now to the regular schedule programming. Where were we, guys? Do you guys remember? Oh yeah, I was giving you guys some love because it's good. We might as well just go to the next segment too, and that's the tip of the week, guys. The three-layer winter rule. Three-layer winter rule. So first you got the best layer, right? That's the one that has moisture, the wiggling thing. So basically the one that is thinner, let's say, to keep it nice and simple, that's gonna take the moisture out and so on. Then you have the mid layer. That's the insulator. All right. So one that can keep and start trapping you body heat inside of you. Well, you know what I mean. So you got the usual thinner layer first, then on the other one is the insulation. It's gonna be a little bit heavier, sweatshirt, that type of thing, to keep your heat inside. And then of course you got your outer layer. Your outer layer is gonna be for your windproof, your waterproof, your maybe your jacket, that type of stuff that is gonna help you against the wind, the snow, the freaking rain, and so on. And one thing to remember, adventurers, trailblazers, my beautiful people, that no, cotton is definitely not your friend, man. It's definitely not your friend. So Remember that, because cotton moisture, it absorbs it. It's not gonna be cool for you, bro. Really not. And by the way, if you guys want to learn more about the firewood and so on, you guys, and even if you're in Connecticut, you got a business in Connecticut, you want us to put a wood rack and we'll give you 20% of the sales and whatnot. One, you can always text or call me 203-519-6008. My name is Dennis. Say hi. By all means. But also, you can go to desicampingadventures.com and you can actually find out more information there as well. You know, I'm not advertising or promoting anything. I'm not trying to sell you something. And we're gonna take that wood and shove it right down your throat. We're gonna sell wood until the customer buys. Or no, we don't do that. We're not the wolf of camping. Life is great, man. Life is definitely great. So, hey guys, that's gonna wrap up this episode, crazy episode, on today's edition of Trailblazer Headlines. Thank you very much. I love you guys for being a great part of this incredible outdoor community, man. Like I so highly appreciate you guys. We love you, bro, and we really do mean it. Like we highly appreciate you guys. We want to be a part. This is gonna be awesome. We are a part of a community that we help each other, and we set the standard for the new generations that are gonna enjoy camping after us. So definitely thank you for tuning in. Don't forget this Friday, 7 a.m. I'm gonna give you guys the Friday episode of Trailblazer Headline with more news, more updates, safety tips, and the story starts shaping the outdoor lifestyle. And also, don't forget, guys, Sunday, 6 p.m. is your weekend wrap up. Pretty much, I tell you what has been going on over the weekend and so on, and start getting you prepared for that Tuesday on. All right. So, hey, guys, I love you guys. Don't forget that. And girls, I mean, like in general, you adventurers and trailblazers out here, I love you guys. All right. Until next time, stay warm, stay adventurous, and as always, keep blazing those trails. I love you.